Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's time to build a full stack TypeScript application, and what we are going to build, you see here. We have a little online shop here, and we have a few products here that come straight out of our Postgres database. And what we can do now is we can add products to our cart. At the moment, there are 0 products in our cart. I can click on one product and I can click the Add to Cart button. Now there's one product in our cart. You see it here. And I also can add another one. Yeah, now we have 2 products. I can go to the products page again and I can add a nice camera, for example. Click Add to Cart. And now we see we have a few products in here. 2 of these Amazon Echo Dot and then this nice camera here. And you also see the prices here and then the total here down below. Now you can click on the Pay button. Here you see again a little summary with the total price. You can click Next. And here we could provide some input. Yeah, so we would be able to save an order to our database, but at the moment this is just an empty placeholder without any functionality because the video is already so long and I didn't want to implement it. So this is just there without any functionality. We can hit the Next button again and then again we are here. Yeah, here we could also show some information. I just named it last step. And now we see a green button here instead of this Next button. We can click on it. We see processing here. And now we are led to this checkout.stripe page. And here you see our total price, the ordered products. And then also you see this name here. And then you see this name here. And this is just from my old testing account where I was building a Python Flask application. So this is where the name comes from. Of course, you can give your online shop a specific name, yeah, that is more fitting. And yeah, then here we can provide some fake data in order to test if everything is working. And what data we can provide here in order to test it, I will show you later on in the video. And yeah, so far so good. And now let's have a look at our tech stack that we will be using. So for our backend, we will be using the powerful TypeScript NestJS framework. And then we will be using GraphQL. So we will not have any routes and we won't have any controllers, but we will just have a resolver with queries and mutations. Then in order to talk to our database, we will use Prisma as our object relational mapper. And this makes it a breeze to communicate with our Postgres database. And then we will be using Docker Compose, so we can easily spin up an instance of a Postgres database. And for this, Docker Desktop is required. You must install this in order to run the Docker Compose command. All right, then for our front end, we will be using NextJS. And it's really powerful. It's a framework built on top of React.js. And it comes with lots of inbuilt features. And it also makes it really easy to establish page routing. We do not need React Router and so on. It's really easy and straightforward. You will see later how this works. And of course, we will make use of static site generation because our product details page is not dependent on any user input. So there's no need to generate it at request time. We can pre-render it at build time, yeah, meaning we can run npm run build. Then all these product details pages are generated, meaning for every product, we generate this product details page. And then we can show it really fast to the user, to the client. And also it's good for SEO, yeah, search engine optimization. And yeah, this is why we will make use of static site generation. So we will be generating all the product details pages at build time, and then we can serve them to the user And yeah, there's no need to generate it at request time because we already know what the user wants to see. And yeah, this is why we will be using NextJS. It's a really nice, powerful front-end framework. And yeah, then for global state management, we will be using Redux Toolkit. It's a modern package that makes it really easy to have a global state. We will have two so-called slices. And in these slices, we will have our card state and also some payment modal state, whether the payment modal is open and so on. How this works in details, I will explain as we progress in the video. And then also we have our actions in these slices, and we can dispatch these actions to update our state in our slices. And then we will be using Apollo Client. So we are able to run queries and mutations against our GraphQL backend. And then we will be using GraphQL Code Generator to create all the TypeScript types from our GraphQL schema, meaning we will be generating types for our objects, such as our product. And then also we will be generating types for our queries and mutations. And then also for their corresponding input, for their corresponding arguments and responses, So we will know everything about queries and mutations, We will know what they need as arguments, and also we know what they will return, Which fields they will return. And this leads to a fully typed end-to-end application where we get nice auto-completion everywhere. And this helps us to avoid bugs. And in case there are some bugs, we immediately see them at compile time and not at runtime. So this is super cool. And I would say without further talking, let's get started.